Hi, you guys. This is Nina. This is part two. I am continuing the part one I did earlier. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Love Radio 44132. And if you can donate, I am going to now continue. So, I do feel like she was trying to look for a source. And basically, she did put out a social media post that she had exclusive information. Offset was cheating, and it was definitely sketchy slash a pregnancy involved in the divorce scandal. Now, again, this is great area because the people that were pushing this story out were going like really hard trying to find people to pull it. Tasha K already locked into a lawsuit with Cardi B. Might have been more prone to want to bite onto this information, almost like a big slap in the face to Cardi. But again, let me just go back and reiterate. So Lovely T actually talked to Cardi, and then all of a sudden, all the other bloggers, including Armon, broke videos that, Tasha K was lying and blah, blah, blah. He did, I will give him his props, he did explain that he did hear the same issue as far as somebody coming out trying to sell the baby story. So this is kicking up a lot of mess because Tasha K currently has been getting into it with a lot of big bloggers, including Millie. I do watch Millie. I love Mob Radio. And Tasha K recently, just out of the blue, started calling her names, including, I guess, trying to, insult her, going to go buy a car, and, alleging she was basically getting to buy her, pay her car. Whatever. I'm not into that type of mess. I will say again that there's been like a lot of mudslinging going on. A lot of people trying to clamor for information about Cardi. Lovely T basically stepped in to shut everything down and got the exclusive that every other blogger has literally been wanting to get. Now, there's been a lot of backlash about what's going on with Tasha K. A lot of people feeling like she falling off. A lot of people feeling like she coming after other people in order to quickly jump to 1 million subscribers. Personally, I'm just speaking out on what I'm hearing. I don't have any receipts or hardcore information to follow up and say that is what she is doing. However, again, I will speak upon the fact that if you want to go back to the receipts about the people involved with trying to say that Cardi B's husband was with another woman, I think she might have jumped the gun on that before she got the interview. Now, I'm talking about Tasha K. Tasha K putting out a statement saying that she had the tea, and then saying that she was going live, and then several hours later, retracting the live because of other obligations. I think she was just trying to protect the integrity of her channel. I think, maybe she figured out that it was not enough receipts to post it. I think she was probably trying to wait on maybe even secondary confirmation. Or she might have gotten information at that point that the story was just not legit enough to run a piece about. So I think she did jump the gun on that part, but then it was like later posts where she was discussing other bloggers. Some people are pointing fingers saying she might have been talking about Lovely T. I can't say that she was. However, I will say that I saw it, and I don't know if it was taken down at this point, but it was actually pretty pretty heavy. Um, I thought it was like a lot of negativity toward that person, whoever she was actually speaking about. I can't confirm who she was actually talking about. But, she was saying that, the blogger was paid $15,000 to keep her mouth quiet, and Drake had shut her down and dogged her. And, you know, basically, it's just going to come down to this. Cardi B is a big celebrity. Everybody want to have a piece of this story. Every blogger is probably jumping over each other's backs right now to get some sort of exclusive, including people that might have, dealt with Offset in the past that was already pre-published, to be one of the various people that he might have cheated on his wife with, allegedly. I say allegedly because, again, we don't know what was going on when the cameras were off. But I will say this. This entire story, including how Tasha K handled it, the way she addressed Mob Radio, I thought was really inappropriate. Um, I personally did not feel that Mob Radio was coming after Tasha when Tasha was putting out so many like mean blogging. It was just kind of left field. I think that Mob Radio has really done a lot to really pull up her channel, empower people, represent the community, respect people, give props to people. Um, and I know Tasha K has a sordid history with Armon Wiggins in particular. Her and Daytime T fell out. Her and Lovely T don't get along. So it's like she got enemies all around. I know that this seemed like nonstop, and on top of this, she does have the lawsuit with Cardi. On top of Cardi filing a divorce. I mean, this is just like a whole hot mess. A whole hot mess. I think 2020 has really exposed people's personality. This is almost like, I would like to equate this with being locked into a cardboard box almost for like 6 months. And it's like almost like you emerge from that cardboard box and your true mental state comes out of that box. I feel that people right at this point are just going through it mentally. Now, do some people need to take a step back from social media? Yeah. Do some people really need to sit down and analyze um, their marriages, personal relationships, social interactions, how they project themselves to people? Yes. Because again, I don't want to speak bad on Tasha K because, maybe 2020 may have been, maybe it's taken her down too. Everybody is showing wear and tear at this point. You know, Cardi B ain't the only person that filed for divorce this year. But we shouldn't just sit back and just dig into her life like she owes us an explanation every 2 seconds. I do feel like Cardi B was disrespected in a way where, unless that woman that wanted to shop that video or whatever she thought she had, unless she had audio, video with her and Offset together, even heck, even if Offset went to the doctor's appointments, I don't think she should have put that out. I don't think she should have just tried to shop stuff. I think she was literally looking for anybody to make a hit on it. Now Tasha K did hold the integrity. Excuse me, I can't even talk. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, you guys. I think Tasha K held up the integrity of her channel by not doing the interview with the woman that was in suspicion to the allegations. Okay, I will respect her for at least doing that. I do wish that, I don't know if the excuse she put out was real or not, so I'm not gonna say it was not. But I don't know. This is just too messy. It's just too messy. I don't even know how to feel about what's going on because I stand in support of every black YouTuber. Everybody deserves to have a voice. Everybody deserves to have a platform. Everybody deserves to make a dollar. Everybody deserves to have a business. We should not be in the business of making videos about just negativity all the time. We should not be on social media just dogging people, cussing out people, making fun of how they live, or, you know, kikiing because they divorced, or, I just wish that all of our YouTubers would just come together for once. And I'm not gonna sit up here and put on blinders and not say that Tasha K is not at the center of some craziness, but we have to realize at some degree we got about 3, 4 months left in 2020. I think we all need to just sit down and reevaluate how we put out information. I think we all need to sit out and evaluate how we talk about each other. And again, I'm just going to speak up and say for Mob Radio, it was just very hurtful to just see all this back and forth because I think that Tasha K and Mob do have very strong platforms. They are very entertaining, very informative. It brightens my day, it uplifts me. You know, Mob loves to have her receipts, and she brings a lot of vivacious and just comfort and receipts, and it's very entertaining. I'm also entertained with Tasha because Tasha can be entertaining and slash go messy, almost like bad cop, messy. But I think that the gray area of being messy is being, I think she's redrawn that line in the sand a lot. I think she keeps pushing it to a point where a lot of people don't want to work with her, may not want to work with her, or skeptical of things that she put out because, when you make so many enemies, you're knocking down your own bridges. People might not be feeling obligated to slide you information or, you know, co sign a story with you because, you too messy. And, it hurts people's feelings. Because, like I said, YouTube already don't treat, you know, black people right. I've seen other races get on here and make a channel, and it's like 2 months later, they got like 5 million subscribers. And they not even putting out really good content. Black, YouTubers doing this full time, especially black women, get beat up the most. So why are we beating up each other? On top of being beat up when we put out stuff. I'm not understanding that. And it seemed like it's escalating. It's escalating. It's escalating. And like I said before, let Cardi have her peace. Let her just breathe. She'll come out when she feel like coming out. We all know that. Cardi B is not shy to get on social media. And you know what? I just hope at some point black bloggers, especially female black bloggers, I'm really hoping one day that at least two or three of y'all can just sit back together, make a few videos or something, and y'all gonna just like literally double y'all subscribers in like a day. I'm telling you, we fighting against the own money and earnings potential that we can make by fighting each other. I don't understand that. Literally, if you can get two or three black bloggers together, I'm talking about the big platforms, Millie, Tasha, Nick at Night, Lovely. Oh my God. I mean, you talking about daytime look, you talking about numbers? You talking about numbers? Can you imagine the numbers? You talking about filling your pocket for the next few years? If they all could just literally get together without the inline chaos. So I just think that we all need to be united. We all need to be together. And to tell you the truth, we're already at the bottom of the ladder. It's no reason to knock out the few feet we done made by attacking each other. That's all I'm trying to say. Love to everybody. I want everybody to be safe. Blessings to every single person. I'm just hoping that, this virus, this COVID-19, this whole year has been a mess. This whole 2020 is just, this has just been the messiest year I've ever seen in my life. I'm just really hoping that we can start off 2021. Everybody just start coming together. Stop talking about each other. Just stop dissing each other. Just stop belittling each other. And just try to uplift and empower each other. Stop coming after each other. Don't nobody have to make no video talking about who said what, who did what. Let's just come together and make some money. Come together and report stories sensibly. Talk about stuff that affect us as a community. Show people that we can be a part of media and not have to feel like we have to fight each other every 5 minutes. And dear God, whether you a fan of Cardi or not, leave her alone. Give her space. Let her mentally come to terms with what is going on in her life. Hopefully her and Offset can pull it together. But all is meleeed and broke out over the last 2 days. And honestly, I'm going to just go even further and say I think Tasha K, at the very least, should give, Millie, I'm talking about Mob Radio, an apology. An apology. A real apology. And not some apology that you just drinking wine to and apologize and make a joke, and 5 minutes later you bringing up more mess. Be sincere. The other bloggers, again, we don't know what's going on in everybody's house. Let's just try to just send prayers out and give people positivity for once. That can make our channel stronger. That's all I'm going to say about this. I usually don't even like to be talking for 20 minutes straight, But I definitely just wanted to follow up on that part one video. Like I said, we don't have to continue to be messy. We need to just start to figure out how to help each other grow stronger and come together. We got enough people fighting against us. Those are my thoughts. If you want to comment, keep it positive. I'm just not in the mood for negativity. I'm always trying to be neutral. I love everybody. Literally, I love everybody. I respect what everybody is trying to do right now, be it I don't agree with every single thing going on right now. But literally, I'm trying to give everybody a chance because we don't know what's going on in every single person's home. So I'm not going to sit up here and put my own personal thoughts on what I think is going on with them personally or how I feel like they should address things. But I do feel like we need to make amends. We need to be right with each other. We need to come together. Those are my thoughts. Be safe and share your comments respectfully. Until the next time, become a subscriber.